Spy agencies like the CIA, MI6, and Mossad have been at the forefront of covert operations for decades, conducting missions that range from gathering intelligence to carrying out high-stakes, dangerous activities to protect national security. These agencies operate in the shadows, often with secrecy and precision, making their missions and operations a source of fascination, controversy, and mystery. Throughout history, these agencies have been responsible for some of the most significant intelligence operations in the world, many of which have shaped the course of international relations and global events. The CIA, Central Intelligence Agency of the United States, is perhaps the most famous spy agency in the world, known for its involvement in intelligence gathering and covert operations around the globe. One of its most well-known operations is the Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961, where the CIA backed the Cuban exiles in an attempt to overthrow the government of Fidel Castro. The operation, however, ended in disaster, with the invaders being quickly defeated. This failure, though a major embarrassment for the U.S., led to increased efforts in espionage and covert operations across the globe. Another notable CIA operation was the Operation Ajax in 1953, which involved the agency orchestrating a coup in Iran to overthrow the democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. The coup led to the installation of a pro-Western monarch, Mohammad Reza Shah, and had long-lasting implications for U.S.-Iran relations. Another key spy agency is MI6, the British Secret Intelligence Service, which is tasked with collecting intelligence overseas. MI6 is perhaps best known for its role during World War II, where its operations helped defeat Nazi Germany. One of the most famous MI6 operations was the Double Cross system, in which British intelligence successfully deceived German spies and used them to feed misinformation to the Nazis, contributing to the success of the D-Day invasion in 1940. MI6's involvement in World War II's espionage efforts is legendary, but the agency has also been involved in other covert operations, including monitoring Soviet activities during the Cold War. The agency's most famous fictional agent, James Bond, has helped cement MI6's image as an organization involved in daring, action-packed operations. Mossad, Israel's national intelligence agency, is renowned for its covert operations, especially when it comes to protecting the State of Israel and gathering intelligence in the Middle East. One of the most famous operations carried out by Mossad was the capture of Adolf Eichmann, one of the architects of the Holocaust. In 1960, Mossad agents tracked Eichmann down in Argentina, where he was living under a false identity. After capturing him, Mossad brought him to Israel to stand trial for war crimes. This operation was a significant moment in the agency's history and marked a major international event. Mossad is also famous for its role in preventing terrorist attacks, disrupting hostile operations, and gathering intelligence on enemies in the region. Its success in high-risk operations, often carried out with extreme precision, has made it one of the most respected and feared intelligence agencies in the world. Beyond these major agencies, many other intelligence organizations around the world have carried out covert missions with lasting consequences. The Soviet Union's KGB, Committee for State Security, was responsible for intelligence gathering and counterintelligence during the Cold War. The KGB was involved in espionage activities against the West, including the recruitment of spies within the U.S. government and military. One of the most infamous spies of the Cold War was Aldrich Ames, a CIA officer who was arrested in 1994 for spying for the Soviet Union. His betrayal of U.S. intelligence operations resulted in the deaths of several CIA agents in Eastern Europe. The KGB's reach extended far beyond espionage, as it was also involved in covert operations designed to destabilize governments, control dissidents, and suppress movements within the Soviet sphere of influence. In the modern era, intelligence agencies have adapted to new threats and challenges, particularly in the digital age. Cyber espionage has become an increasingly significant aspect of intelligence work, as governments around the world seek to protect their critical infrastructure from foreign hackers. Russia's FSB, Federal Security Service, is known for its cyber operations, which have targeted everything from U.S. elections to global financial systems. The U.S. and its allies have also engaged in cyber espionage, with organizations like the NSA, National Security Agency, playing a significant role in digital surveillance and data collection. One of the most notable incidents in recent years was the Edward Snowden leak, which exposed the NSA's mass surveillance programs, raising questions about privacy and security in the digital age. Spy agencies have also been involved in numerous high-profile assassinations and targeted killings of individuals deemed threats to national security. One such operation was carried out by the CIA when it helped orchestrate the assassination of General Manuel Noriega, the leader of Panama, in 1989. Noriega had become an increasingly hostile figure to U.S. interests, and the CIA worked with local military forces to remove him from power. Similarly, Mossad's operations to target and eliminate terrorist leaders, such as those involved in the 1972 Munich Olympics massacre, have been the subject of controversy and admiration in equal measure. In addition to high-risk operations, intelligence agencies have also been instrumental in gathering critical intelligence that shapes military strategy. The Gulf War in the early 1990s saw significant cooperation between the CIA, MI6, and other agencies, which provided vital intelligence on Saddam Hussein's regime in Iraq. The Gulf War is just one example of how intelligence work has played a key role in military operations, informing strategies and ensuring the success of key missions. The U.S.'s invasion of Iraq in 2003, however, is a more controversial example where faulty intelligence about weapons of mass destruction led to international criticism and controversy over the war's justification. Espionage operations are not without moral and ethical concerns. The line between national security and human rights can often blur, with intelligence agencies accused of using covert operations to undermine democratic processes, suppress political movements, and violate privacy rights. The use of enhanced interrogation techniques by the CIA, particularly during the War on Terror, has sparked widespread condemnation and legal challenges. The debate over the use of covert operations in foreign policy continues to this day, with many questioning the effectiveness and morality of such actions. Today, spy agencies are not only gathering intelligence on military threats, but are also deeply involved in counterterrorism operations, economic espionage, and cyber defense. The global landscape of intelligence work has shifted from traditional spycraft to more complex and interconnected operations that span international borders and use cutting-edge technology. With the rise of artificial intelligence, surveillance tools, and digital warfare, spy agencies are adapting to new threats and methods of intelligence gathering. In conclusion, espionage operations have played a significant role in shaping global politics, security, and international relations. From the CIA's involvement in the Cold War to Mossad's covert operations, these agencies continue to work behind the scenes, gathering information and carrying out missions that have far-reaching consequences. As the world faces new threats, particularly in the digital realm, intelligence agencies will continue to evolve, relying on secrecy, technology, and strategy to safeguard national interests and maintain global security. Their work, often shrouded in mystery, remains one of the most powerful and influential forces in modern geopolitics.